tingly feeling.
Uh-huh.
And 1 year ago or last summer, you told me, because you told me what that feeling was randomly. And then you said, just to say this, and you said, I love knowing that I now know what it feels like to be connected to source. And I love this feeling of connection and joy. And I look forward to connecting to it more and more each and every day. And it's just, thank you for telling me what that feels. I know, I feel it too. And that feeling like all day, every day now, you know.
I cry tears of joy.
No, and you know what, I just remembered to get my journal because I just feel more connected to tell you. I could tell you in a message, but you're on my gratitude journal. You really are. And just thank you so much for being who you are.
I'm hugging this because I want to be hugging you right now.
And where are you from in California?
I'm from I was born in Southern California, right? But do you know Southern California, Disneyland, LAX?
I'm from Northern California, so Lodi, California. I don't know if you know where that is.
I mean, I was in the Bay Area. Oh, okay. I was in the Bay Area for like 8 years. El Cerrito, San Francisco. I lived in Sacramento. Do you know, I lived in South Sac.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mac Road. And I did that for like 4 months. And then I was like, get me out of here, spirit.
I kind of feel like it's a vortex of misery there.
Yeah.
Just based on how the people are around that area and how I feel, even when I go back now, it's just kind of like, no, get the hell out of here. And my daughter gets physically sick when we're there. It's really
wow. Yeah. Wow. So I had no idea when I moved there until about the 3rd month in, and I had the 3rd helicopter flying. You can't see me that well. Is
it me?
No, it's me and it's my lighting. I want to work up from my couch, but I also want people to be able to see me. Okay, you're fine. Okay, as long as you're fine. The 3rd month in, the 3rd helicopter who flew overhead, excuse me, Aspen Park residents, there's an escaped convict. I was like, oh, Jesus. I had no idea because I didn't know the area at all. And I was moving there kind of quick right after college. I just found a job and I was like, oh, what a great deal, an apartment. It looks so beautiful too.
Right. I know, it just is. I know that there was a mental hospital that I think in the 70s kind of just let everyone out. And I heard that story, and it all kind of makes sense now. But yeah, just I'm so lucky to be from there because I just feel like I kind of got the small town vibe in California. So
yeah. Okay, well, I gave you permission to record.
Okay, I don't even know how.
I think in your lower right hand screen of this screen.
Oh, record.
Yeah, are you able to record?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so what are we working on today?
I honestly don't know. I feel
okay.
I feel like my question should be about love because I'm really, really, really ready to share my life with somebody.
Okay.
But I'm so fucking sick of I'm so sick of that being my
focus and questions.
My reason to be disconnected. I'm so fucking sick of that's my negative thoughts. That's what I need to clear up.
What do you mean disconnected?
I just use that as my excuse to not be happy. Like I was kind of listening to an Abraham last night about this guy in particular now that I just can't get out of my head. And it's not all consuming. It's not all consuming. It's about 3% now right before bed. And I'm like, oh, I just miss him. I just miss him. But even that annoys the shit out of me. I want to focus.
Yeah, because you're focusing on the lack. I'm feeling called to pull more tarot for you than jump straight into channeling. I want to make sure. Yeah, well, I mean, law of attraction wise, you're focusing on the lack of, not the. So I'm actually really making it. I don't know if you saw my last Facebook Live where I was reading the introduction to the book I'm writing, The Practical Guide to Law of Attraction, and like spirit just kind of, you're dealing with this.
I know.
Okay, spirit, I hear you. So what I'm doing is, You got to get in the vibration of love. Yeah, they're saying this is good. You got to get in the vibration of love first. And so you have to notice how you already have it. So I'm literally, when I'm going to sleep, I love my bed. I love my pillow. I love how safe I feel in it. I love my apartment. I love that and I try to go to sleep to that. And I've been doing, yeah, they're saying this will be good for you too. I've been playing, like there's Reiki playlists. Ooh. About attracting love. I don't know if Danielle in our group has any. If she has, I told her if you have them, share them in the Facebook group so I'll find it easier. But her name is, I don't know her name. So if I don't do it, if you remind me, I'll send you the playlist that I have. But the lady has more. I made a playlist of some of her Reiki, embracing change, opening to love, that kind of stuff. Right. I've been doing that, and I've been listening to, the Buddhist and Hindu, like Om and Lam and the different chants for that. I've been listening to the heart chakra ones.
Me too. I've been doing a lot of heart chakra work. I think Bob kind of told me to work on that, and I have been, and I'm so much more open to love than I've ever been. And the guys that are coming in are just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But the last one I met was married, and but we were friends when we were younger. We were really nerdy friends, and we've always had a crush on each other. And I fell absolutely in love with him. I just feel like we just connect, but I just have to let him go because I just have to let him go.
He's married. He's useless to you. Like, he's useless.
Right. And my self-worth, just useless. But that's the one, because the connection feeling, all other details.
No. So view it as, oh God, I know what you're going through. This was like the last guy. I was so pissed. I was like, what the hell, spirit, was that carrot? What was that carrot? Like, physically it was there, intellectually it was there, and the schedule wise, like, he could, like, oh my God, the schedule was there for both of us. Like, what the hell? And like, you got to view it as, whoa, I'm that much closer.
I know, and I have been. See, that's the thing, is that's why I'm telling you now, I don't really have any problems, and I'm kind of I just want to, I have the next 3 days off. I just want to just take a break and just enjoy. I told my best friend, just enjoy all of the little things, like you said.
Yeah, let go of the manifestation, let go of thinking about it, let go of trying to amp up the energy. Dude, that's the perfect spot to be in. Okay. All right. So that card did pop up.
What is it?
It's a, can you see it? It's a wedding ring.
Oh, see, and I did my own cards, and it says I'm going to be married soon.
I'm seeing, these are all really good cards to be getting. I'm wondering, I want to pull other cards for you too. Okay, so you've gone through quite the journey and quite the struggle. That's definitely showing up here.
Right. And I'm sick of it.
Okay. So you've gone through a journey. You've gone through what felt like haphazard men. You've kind of retreated a bit and gone within, and you do have a little bit of a protective shield up around you right now. Yes. Because it's kind of like, I want love, but I don't want someone who's going to hurt me. I want love, but I don't want an asshole. I want love. I want marriage. I want kids, but I don't want a guy who's going to leave me in 7 years. I want love. I want marriage. I want kids, but I don't want a guy who's going to have a freak out and a change of heart the day of my delivery.
Right.
So there's that little bit of a guard up. Right. And it's very much as the heart, keep doing the heart chakra work. You're going to keep doing the throat chakra work, because what it is when you get in a relationship with a man, there's the little bit of fear vibration that is there. It's coming from the willingness to express it. Because your heart chakra work, you want to keep doing that, definitely. Because your heart is definitely much like kind of opening and blooming and opening up like a lotus flower right now. But the one thing right now is there's the fear of expressing what you want. It's coming from like childhood that's kind of getting triggered right now, that you couldn't speak up in order to survive when you were younger.
You're badass.
So that's an untruth. Your thoughts create your belief system, create your reality. You just have a belief system that speaking up is harmful to you.
Right.
So that's an untruth now, because now you want a healthy relationship with that mutual give and take and all of that. So the heart chakra work, okay, so we're going to explain it this way, that the heart chakra work has opened you up to expressing, well, hold on. Ooh, let us choose our words. It's opened you up to being able to feel your feels. That's what Kelly calls it. I feel my feels. I can identify how I feel.
Right.
So the heart chakra work is helping you with that. We definitely, all your other ones are, yeah, your energy is great. So keep doing the heart chakra work so that you continue to feel it. Because what happens when you're fine on your own and when you get into a relationship, it's how do you stay in alignment while there's someone else there who's bidding for your time? How do you stay in alignment when there's someone else bidding for your time, but then you got all that dating shit in your head about like, oh, wait, I shouldn't respond. I should make him wait. Oh, he didn't respond. Maybe it's over. Like, how do you stay in alignment? It's because it's that information in your head that you've read about dating.
Right.
That is... let's think of an analogy. It's not like a weight. It's not an anchor. It's not holding you back from love. It's a filter. That's what this card. It's a, can you see that you have the beautiful garden within, but the protection that like it's a greenhouse. So the protective shield is very much the, if he really loved me, he would do it this way, right? It's that you, because you've had to grow a lot since your childhood.
Right.
To get to the loving place that you're at, to have the friendships that you're able to have even the jobs you're able to have. You've had to grow so much.
Yes.
And that's like, because you've done the root chakra work, the sacral work already, the plexus, knowing that your power is yours. And now you're doing the heart chakra where you're like, okay, I'm open to feel feelings again.
Oh my gosh.
Can we keep going, or do you want to talk?
Yes.
Okay. So the last little bit of like, as you guys call it, healing on earth from childhood is being able to feel all of your expressions. That's when Kelly always says, feel the duality of everything. You can be disappointed. You can hate the motherfucker. You can be mad that it didn't work out. And you could just go, whoa, but I love how much I'm feeling my feelings. I love that he was closer. I'm fucking pissed. And I love this. Obviously in time, as you give this one more attention, the next level, roll it on. Because you are much, much, much closer to receiving the husband and the man of your dreams than you think you are right now.
That's awesome.
George is like this, a little bit closer than Kelly too. She just won't let go. Whatever. Okay, where now? Okay, so so your heart chakra, continue allowing yourself to do that, but it's not, I have to do this heart chakra work to get the lover. That's the little bit of an edge that you've been feeling. That's what you're tired of. I have to do this.
Right.
Okay. Because this is what Esther says, the journey of getting ready, to begin ready, to begin ready, to begin ready. Enjoy the unfoldment of the journey. Okay. So right now, I know that my husband's coming. He's there. He's in the vortex. He's getting ready for me. He's there. And right now, my heart is getting ready to enjoy life more. I'm loving life more. Instead of, I'm doing this work to get the husband, it's, whoa, the next segment of my journey, Kelly calls it next step, next step, next step. The next step for me is I've been working on my heart chakra. I've been allowing my heart to open and blossom and bloom for quite some time now. And it does feel good to see the added love in my life. What I thought like the heart chakra work would do was zap in the lover right away. Instead, it's brought me much more self-love than I ever thought it would. See, that's where we want your attention and your focus. Whoa, all right, I feel a little disappointed that I thought this would yield the result of that fairy tale Cinderella story. And just go ahead and admit that, because you're at disappointment. You're not as low as you think vibrationally to getting there. I feel a little disappointed because I thought this would yield to that, but whoa, this self-love, this me looking in the mirror and seeing how beautiful I am, me looking in the mirror and noticing that, whoa, I'm doing a good job. Aww. Did you feel it's not energy shift. Do you feel the little bit of?
I do.
Okay, so that's a combo of some of that resonance from that one sharing that you shared at the beginning with us and a little bit of resistance. Because that feeling that you felt, that's resonance, but you feel the little bit of edge, right?
Yes.
So the resistance is what we're hearing, the thought pattern, something like, I really loved myself. Can I really love myself this much?
Right.
Am I loving myself too much? Because it's that whole, most people, so you have a good problem. Most people, what if I let myself love him and fall in love with him and then he disappears and hurts me? To save myself from that drop, I'm just not going to allow myself to go there. I'm going to allow myself to go here. And then it ends up not working out because no one's trusting, no one's communicating. Da, da. Yours right now is, well, I'm really loving life. Can I love myself this much? Or wait, now if I change my mind? Let us fill into it a little bit more. It's, what if I get so happy on my own that I won't want a lover?
Yes, because I'm so happy on my own.
Just sit with that, because that's one of the biggest fallacies.
I know I'm very lucky.
You're allowing energy to shift right now. There's a little part of me, this is de-escalating the vibration. There's a little part of me that's a little afraid of falling in love. Yeah. There's a little part of me that's holding back a little bit in terms of loving myself to the fullest. Can I really buy that for myself and spoil myself? That might take me over the edge and get into ultimate bliss. And then the universe will think that I'm happy on my own and won't send me someone. Oh. This is higher our heart chakra work we're doing right now.
Feels great.
You might want to get gemstones for the higher heart chakra. Okay, they want that to sink in before they come back with even more. Dude, Sierra, I can tell you, like, I have been loving all of these 20 minutes. So we got to take a little bit of break because they said that was like a high touch point for you. So I feel honored that you got on the 20-minute call with me. I feel
oh my gosh, it was manifestation for me. Like, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you. Like, I was like, I know I'm going to meet with her one day, but it may take 6 months. It may take a year. And then I was like, I got a Reiki session with Danielle because I felt her power when I did it. And then the 20 minutes with you. So I was like, damn, that came faster than I thought.
Oh, I love that.
I know. And then one other thing I have to say, because this is so cool, is my, nobody has come along with me in this journey. They all think I'm weirdos, but my best friend, we both were, grown up Christian and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I just never thought she'd come along. Never thought, but she just coming along, you know, and she has grown so much in 1 month. Like, I've been following the Hicks saga, whatever, for 3 years, and she just fucking gets it after 1 month. And I'm like, that is so awesome. You know, I can just, and my daughter too, the younger they are, they just swoop it on up. You know,
okay, when you said that was like 90. Did you feel, so you felt the difference between what you said at the very beginning and right now? That was like 93-95% in resonance. There's 5-7% of you that's feeling a little jealous
of my best friend.
It was more around your best friend than your kids.
And I even tell her that. I say, you know what? You are a bitch because you just get it. And I said, she'll just say, she uses the lingo without even really listening to Abraham. And I'm like, damn it. Yeah, so I tell her, I am kind of jealous.
Get her on one of my lives. I want to.
I'm going to tell her. Yeah, she's just going to book with Raman because Raman actually predicted this guy was going to cancel her concert plans with her. But yeah, she's totally involved in it all. And it's just cool that, like I told you, I never felt like I belonged or had friends. And I don't even see y'all anywhere, but I just feel in this last month that I've been connected to my tribe. And I'm an introvert. That doesn't happen. You know, I am introverted. And
okay. See that right there. That's also that protective shield coming up.
It is.
You can ask for the friends who get law of attraction, the friends who understand the journey.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, hold on. We gotta, because I want to chat with you, but I also want to make sure we shift some vibrations. Okay, the jealousy, there's a little bit of, we got to process it a little bit. So how did she get that so fast? I feel jealous that she got it so fast. Like,
right.
it's good that you're admitting it, because that's your heart being willing to feel it. Now you got to express it and be like, universe, you know what? I'm a little jealous. I'm kind of mad. She got it so fast. I worked so hard for it. This is where that's navigating step 5. And now you got to go back into step 1 where it's, universe, whoa, I do feel a little angry now. Now I'm willing to admit that it's a little lower than jealousy. I'm a little angry that I feel jealous that she got it so quick. And now I'm aware, the clarity from step 5, that I'm ready for things to come easier to me. I'm ready for manifestations to be easier than I ever thought. I'm ready for dates to come easier. I'm ready for them just to flow. I'm ready to be more in the moment on dates than I ever thought. Because it's that point right there. It's that clarity. Do you see how? So Esther is really big on step 5, step 1, just focus on feeling good, receptive mode, because you had that moment. You set off that rocket of desire on however you want to, not subconsciously. We hate that word, but you sent it off at a, that's possible.
Right.
So it wasn't a deliberate ask. Kelly's big on the deliberate ask. So because you did that rocket though, unaware, you manifested the Reiki with Danielle to work on what you wanted to work on. And you got the 20-minute with Kelly. So do you see how that 20 with Kelly, it came faster than I thought? That was a result of you being willing to feel that emotion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go. You release that. So Kelly's really big on this. What the slight difference between Esther and Kelly, because Kelly did feel, she grew up with more vibrational contrast than Esther did. So Kelly will emphasize step 1. She'll like, damn it, universe. Like, if that can happen to her, I'm happy for her. I'm a little jealous. And now that I know that that's possible, that's the clarity.
Oh my gosh.
Now that I know that's possible, I'm ready to experience that. I'm ready for my manifestations to come more quickly than I ever thought possible. I'm ready to be in much more resonance with hearing my inspired action, much more than I ever thought possible. There you go. Do you feel that in your body now?
I do, because she's so good at manifesting shit instantly, and I hate it. But that, I see the clarity. I do, and now it's possible. It is. I do get it.
Because that's to break it down for you. When Kelly says step 5, the anchor, you are allowing yourself to feel the jealousy and express it, throat chakra. So that's what we're saying. You're much further along than you think you are. There was a little bit of, admit that, like, I'm fucking pissed at that bitch. Got it so easily.
Right.
And then, because when you admit that, you're sending off the rockets of desire that got you the 20 minutes with us, Kelly, however you want to word it. Right. George is like, yeah, we like Kelly's energy too. So that's the power of the just noticing and feeling. When you're willing to take the deliberate action of like, take the 2, because Kelly will sometimes take 2 minutes and be like, how do I feel about this person? Because I'm not feeling this glow in my body around them. Right. Well, I'm like, how the fuck did she get like a 10K pay in full? And Kelly just went, wait, do I really want a 10K pay in full? And Kelly was like, no, I actually really like my tribe and what we serve them at. And in fact, then she got the clarity, universe, I'm open to 10,000 coming in. So open to that because I like that number. And I want to do it in a way where I work with people one-on-one and people at all income levels. How do we do that? We first opened her up to this. Yeah. And she was like, okay, well, let's get out there to see, let's support the girls in my group. Let's get them going. Let's get their businesses going. And let's meet these people who would help in these bonus calls. From there, she's like, okay, I think I just want to do smaller workshops again. It was fun to do the big 51, but I think it's time to just start doing smaller priced, smaller ones.
Right.
So you see how that's the unfoldment of her journey. We didn't just give her answer right away. She kind of had to go into, well, how would she want to earn the money? Does she want that one client pay in full? Does she want to maybe do 5 weekends in a row, $200, 10 people, 10,000? Does she want to do 10 weekends in a row, 10 people, $100 a person? She's still feeling into that.
Right.
Is that sinking in about, because what we want you to hear there, that's the same thing that's going on with you in your dating life, because Kelly's hired coaches and some are saying you only want premium high-end clients, or that means that you have self-worth issues that you won't just allow in money. And they're like, little Miss Law of Attraction manifesting master, you can't allow in money. She had another coach who, why the hell would you even do workshops? Another coach, well, why don't you only do workshops? They're less work on you. So there's a little bit of her, she has that. It's not we'll call it resistance.
Right.
We'll call it vibrational contrast because it's kind of that little bit of self-doubt. So she went, well, I do have 100% clarity that, yeah, I love $10,000. I have 100% clarity that I want to help support my girls out in my group. My girls being the girls who have businesses they want to launch. My girls being my girls, my homies who just come and hang out with me and let me channel for them.
Yeah.
And I have clarity. There was one other clarity that she got. It doesn't matter. But she's shifting through that vibrational contrast of all the stuff she's learned from the coaches. This is where we see it's kind of fun. And this is, okay, now you're receptive to hear this as you go around. So does that make sense about the whole, you're shifting through the date,
it does.
Okay.
Sorting.
Because that's that filter. So when men are around you, they're not feeling that relaxation that you both are there present in the moment, because it's you 60, 70, maybe 80% there. And then he just said that. Oh, Matthew Hussey said that indicates this. So-and-so said that indicates this. Okay, this is good. And at that time, the connection isn't as strong between the two of you.
Right. I see that.
Okay. Same reason why Kelly hasn't really launched something yet. Because she's, well, do I want to do a mastermind? Do I want to do personal growth with people? Do I want to do some lower level offers? Like what do I do? What does it mean about me? She's shifting through that. So the journey of getting ready, she's trusted. Like, well, I know my finances will be taken care of. You know your husband's coming.
Right.
And she's shifting through that. Okay, you got that part. So how quickly from this moment forward are you going to allow yourself to, I do feel jealous. And I feel jealous because she got it so quickly. That gives me that clarity, that awareness that I can learn things quicker. Universe, baby. Deliver them faster. I'm open to it, and I'm open to, do I need to listen to Kelly Lunt? Do I need to listen to Abraham Hicks? Do I need to take a course? Do I need to listen to someone else? Or are you just going to start delivering them quicker? Am I just going to start now feeling more resonance? Okay. And so from there, yeah, because you've had a good belief that this is going to happen. It's much closer than you think. You got the ring card. The little bit of, it's kind of like, let go that finding love. There you go. Let go of thinking that finding love is a maze.
Okay.
Let go of, because that's the little bit of the guard that we were talking about earlier with like the filter, so that when you're with someone, you're not feeling that connection with them. You're not feeling that, well, it didn't feel like my best friend. It didn't feel ultra safe. It's because of that little bit of, well, so-and-so said this. It's you're going from that, because that's the journey of getting ready to being ready to being ready. You were guided to some of those dating materials at this level, because you needed that information to heal, to grow, to become to who you were. But now that you're at the point to really just enjoy men, because you're at the point of finding all the fish in the sea, all the men, and it's kind of, well, which fish do I want? Do I want the one that's like super wealthy, or do I want the one that's good money but has more time? Do I want the one who has all the time in the world but no money? Right. You're fine-tuning the types of guys that you're bringing in now. So that's such a beautiful spot to be at. So the more that you can enjoy that, because I'll give an example with Kelly on her dating life era. It's been a little bit of she went through an up level, so that now all the men that are coming into her life, they all have very steady income, most of them very high-paying white-collar jobs. Now it's just kind of fine-tuning. Well, do I want the guy who's hypersexual? Do I want the guy who just like, he would be fine if we just hung out 2 to 3 times a week and I could go do whatever I want? She said no to that one. She's hoping the sexual guy will come back around with offers of like dates and loves. Or does she want, she's kind of, well, do I want the business guy who could understand my business? Or do I want... But do you see how you're fine-tuning the type of men coming into your life?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the filter's been there. Now it's, universe, I'm ready to just feel so at peace in my body when I'm around men. Okay. And I'm ready to make that shift instead of sifting through the maze card, instead of sifting through information. Okay. Instead of sifting through information, instead of thinking that like, they have to go through, men like the challenge, men like the chase, they have to go through hurdles to get my heart. It's instead of that, you're not playing hard to get, but it's a little bit of that, well, it's okay if I don't respond right, because men like a challenge, right? Men like to chase. Oh, it's okay if I don't. Making sense?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you're shifting that. You're letting go. That filter's gone already. You're going to be in much more resonance, much more in your body, much more sacral center energy when you're around men on the dates.
Wow.
The chase is more, it's not, well, he does need to call me 3 times to get me on the phone. We're not saying you have that attitude, but it's letting go of that and instead being the, hey, you called. It's so good to hear from you. Be willing to express that, because that's what Kelly was first picking up on. Be willing to feel that and express. It feels so good to hear from you. Oh, that does feel fun. Oh, that would feel fun. Let's go out. That feels fun. The chase is the well, obviously there's the sexual chase, but there's the, are you going to give him your heart right away? Are you going to get to know him slowly over time? And not so much slowly over time. It's more about shifting your attention away from what the experts say, how we should be acting, behaving if he really liked you, to you have that information. Your inner being is now all aware of all of that. It's you're shifting to trust in your inner being, aka your emotions, while you're on the date. We're going to give you an example. The date that Kelly went with that guy that she was like, well, this guy's pretty chill, great money. He just wants to hang out 2 or 3 times a week. And then he says I could do whatever, what I want in my business. Like, he's kind of nice. He's a good kisser. But there was one moment in the date where he said something and Kelly just felt disconnected. She got in her head completely. She went from the confident, sexy girl in her cute little dress to the like caved over in her head. And he was like, wow, you just got in your head right there. He kind of realized, oh, she's a little, she's not as confident as I thought she was, type of a thing. Like, because what a lot of men do is when they see a woman who, and you're in this category, Sierra, when they see a woman who's beautiful, they think that she has infallible confidence.
Right.
So Kelly felt when he said that, and we'll share this with you. We think you might like this. She shares a lot of her personal life on her personal page, her Instagram, all of it. Because she's fully aware people learn from the energy transferred through. She's fully aware that they learn from us, but she's also fully aware that they learn from the analogies we share and stories. We share them so people hear it.
Oh.
So she's very well aware of like, whoa, this is vulnerable, this is that, but it's my tribe, man. It's my tribe. Like, if it's going to help them.
Right.
So she's going through a more, this is who I am. And she wrote that masturbation post on her personal Facebook page.
Right.
And it was where she just went, oh my God, like, I'm enjoying all this time in my life. Like, guys, I woke up, knocked a few out, and then I'm just writing this post and I'm not going to do shit the rest of the day.
Right.
For her, she realized like, hey, this is going to give people, like, people who've been following me for a long time, they knew how hard I was working, and they see this like, hell yeah. And and like, this is my way of saying, Mom, I don't care that you see my Facebook page. Aunt, I don't care that you see it. This is who I am, and I am a sexual being.
Right.
So for her, it was like awakening. And there were people who saw that post that were, all right, if she can write about that, I can do this.
Right. Right.
He made a comment. His intention was to increase the sexual tension between them.
Right.
We're going to keep going a little bit. His intention was to increase the sexual tension between them.
Right.
Instead, what happened is she got in her head of like, Facebook post? What Facebook post? I don't really do anything on there. You can kind of see where he was coming from because they were sitting close. They were leaning in. Their arms were touching. And he was just like, so I saw that post of yours. Kelly Giggles like, yeah, which post? And then he just kind of like smiled, was like, And I was like, no, which post, man? I don't really write on that wall a lot. And I was like, oh, wait, actually, I've been doing a Fury of posts on my Facebook page. Well, so which one? And that's what got in her head. She's like, she started running through it. Well, which one? What is he talking about? What is the suspense? What is he building up to? And he kept staying silent. So she just got in her head. And then he went, oh, the one about, how you woke up and enjoyed your morning. And then she went, oh, that one. She got back in her body and then went, but she felt something was off. She didn't feel that. We showed you. We helped you fine-tune your energy where it was you felt it a little off and you felt it in the resonance. You're feeling it again right now. Kelly never got back to that full resonance with him. He dropped her back off at home. They kissed in the parking lot. He, of course, said, can I walk in your door? She didn't feel that resonance.
Right.
And she just went, not tonight. I was like, not tonight, but thank you so much for this wonderful evening. She walked in. She was like, I wonder why this feels off. When you reached back out, she did wait a day. We would like that time to shorten. for both of you ladies. She gave it a day because she kind of was like, all right, he was a good guy, he was this, but I'm not feeling that 100% resonance. I'm only at like 85%. And then it took her time. She couldn't figure out why, because she wanted to know why. Why don't I like him? Why isn't it working? He like has a good career. He has this, he has that. We had good chemistry. He was really joking. He was a really good listener. He was compassionate. He wanted to go on a hike with me. He wanted to go to the waterfall with me. He had everything I wanted. Why isn't that feeling right? She couldn't figure it out within a day. So she finally just said, hey, and this is how easy it can be, Sierra. Like, hey, thanks so much for reaching out. I got to be a little upfront that I'm not fully feeling the connection that I'd like to feel, But it was really great to get to know you, and I wish you well.
Right.
It took about another week or two for it to unfold, and then she realized, oh, wait a second. It's because my life, my it's like my business, me helping people, my tribe, my life is all about me sharing and expressing what's going on in my life, whether I do it or whether spirit does it. No matter what, the stories are coming out.
Right.
Someone like him would never get me. Someone like him would never understand the way I lead my life, because his reasoning on the date, when she asked him, she was like, oh, okay, are there pearls of wisdom behind there? Because they were kind of joking at the age difference. He was significantly older than her. And then he could kind of tell that he like, it didn't increase the sexual intention. He was like, well, all I can say is you put it out there. It's out there forever. What if you look for a job in the future? And Kelly went, job? WTF? No, my tribe. I tend to my tribe. Corporate world, no more.
No way.
Okay, it's sinking in. You're getting it. It was that she couldn't figure out why. She couldn't articulate why, but she felt it. It's that ultimate trust with your inner being. Instead of relying on the information you learned from dating coaches and gurus and classes you've taken, you have all that information already. Now you're ready to feel in the moment on it. Because do you see how none of that information from Matthew Hussey, dating coaches, whoever, would have helped Kelly in that situation with the date? Because he was treating her right. He paid, he picked her up, he dropped her off. He was respectful. He wanted to take her out on dates.
Right.
He listened. He had that camaraderie of like, he listened in the beginning of the date and would crack jokes about it later. Right. Like to all the dating coaches, he was an A. He was a green light go.
Right.
Her inner being was like, something's off. Right. And she just, okay. Okay. Oh, you got it. You got that shift. Okay. Cause that's what's going to, when you do that, that's what's going to shift it to you just enjoying which fish. Cause that's when it's going to go for, instead of like, it's a maze, I'm making work hard. It's more about, okay, yeah, we'll go on another date. We'll see how it feels for the first 3 months. This is something that Kelly's learned from a dating coach, Leah. If Kelly likes to give credit where credit's due, if she remembers who she learned it from. And how Leah says that the first 3 months, it's all about you being in your feminine energy, feeling what you feel and being willing to express it. Oh, that feels fun. Oh, I don't know, that feels a little boring to me. Or if he tries to ask you to his place too early, oh man, as much as I'd love to go to your house right now, I'm not quite feeling the connection just yet. I'd feel more comfortable going out. What do you think? You stay in the feminine energy. How we were that the first 3 months, it's just you seeing what is their default vibration. Where do they naturally reside on that vibrational list?
Wow.
Over a 3 month period. Because in the beginning, you have the rush. It's someone new. There's all the things in your head that raise vibrations. Because that's what happened with Kelly and the last guy. They were flying high. And then she noticed, oh, he was angry. Okay, but because she didn't wait the 3 months to just kind of sit back and, am I enjoying hanging out with him or am I not? She went, oh my God, we're boyfriend, girlfriend. So, oh my God, I have to work this out with him. Babe, what made you upset? And then he would yell a little. Okay. And then she realized, oh, he just he resides at the anger vibration like 40% of the time. Right. So do you see that little bit of, instead of make him call 3 times, it's the, how do I feel? Yes, this does feel enjoyable. Let's do that. Something about this is just feeling a little bit off.
I do feel that. I do see one guy in particular who has it all, but there's just something there, and he's perfect. He's a Boeing mechanic, airplane mechanic, like he's perfect. He's a nerd, but he says he's a little angry in traffic, and I don't do angry. I can't, I mean, people are angry in traffic, but I just can't have angry around me, you know.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like, everyone gets angry once in a while, you know?
I know,
But like, if he's going to be in traffic every day.
I know, and that just does a lot. I mean, put your headphones in or,
Something, yeah. Because if it's something that happens every day, you know, because I even get angry like once in a while.
Me too.
But like, I don't know, that just sounds like he's angry every day. Yeah, so you get it exactly. You're holding back just the first 3 months. How do I feel around him? And it's not checking in every second. It's just at the end of the day, overall, do I have that good feeling in my chest, or do I have that little bit of a warning sign? Because you've crossed a lot of the navigating that the players, the people who are might not be a heart chakra open to fully express themselves. Now you're at the point of just fine tuning. So you know this part. Okay. Kelly went, all right, universe, I need a little bit of a break from the dating. Yes, we're hammering it home on her.
Okay.
And we'll share it with you right now. She's contemplating, does she want to put a little more effort into growing the tribe bigger so that she can go the Esther Hicks route? Or does she want to stay where she's at?
Wow.
In order for her to go the Esther Hicks route and serve a bigger tribe, she has to open her heart up more to be willing to be the dominant point of attraction in a room and shine love at a greater degree.
Wow.
If she goes through some lessons on the relationship side, it will be natural for her to be willing to be that point of joy when people walk up to her.
Right.
So that's why when she's like, all right, hey, let's just do some business growth, we're like, well, you got to do the relationship side a little bit more.
Oh, right.
So for you, that's going to look like, okay, well, I like the Boeing mechanic. I liked this and this and this about him. It was so great to be on XYZ. Right. And now I know, universe, that I'm just ready for someone who just wants to, because remember, we told you this earlier. Can you get to the vibrational contrast? And instead of just, oh, that didn't work, because you do send off those rockets of desires, like how Esther says it. But can you get to the clarity of like, okay, well, I feel a little disappointed because he's in traffic every day. Do you get when Kelly said that? You felt that, yeah, I feel heard, I feel understood. That's that level of self-love. Do you understand yourself? You're like, yeah, of course I don't want a guy who gets angry in traffic because, hello, we live in California. This guy's in traffic every day. Hello, I don't want to go on a road trip with this guy in California because then he's just going to be a grump. Be willing to admit it, be willing to feel it, express it, whether you express it on paper, journaling, to a friend, to yourself, then mentally in your head or journaling, and then get the clarity that like, okay, universe, well, now I know that I now can see and aware that I'm ready to just be mellow, to just enjoy life, to just see the beauty of everything, to just be like, all right, so we're in a little bit of traffic. Well, babe, that just means that we're supposed to be sitting here sharing with each other more, to see the beauty of all the environments. In the universe, I'm ready for someone else who is also ready, who has also gone through the personal growth, the self-development growth, and is just ready to be peaceful and sit next to me outside at a lake.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you're right. Exactly.
Holding hands, that we can just, us sharing our time together is enough. Us sharing our time together is enough. I'm ready for that man because all the other pieces are going to be there. The communication's going to be flowing. We're both going to have, there you go. We're both going to have our finances met. We're both going to have XYZ. The good communication, the assume positive attentions from the other person. And I just want that us chilling.
Me too. I do.
Sitting by a lake is enough. There you go.
I love you.
Dude, I love you. That was fun. That was a good little like combo, rampage combo of teaching. That was just beautiful.